Are you ready to step into a world where creativity is rewarded? Introducing Finesse, the revolutionary play-to-earn game series, brought to you by the Jot Art in collaboration with groundbreaking Lightosphere Network. In Finesse, you're not just a player, but a true artist. Unleash your imagination as you paint vibrant landscapes, design awe-inspiring characters, and create mesmerizing worlds, all within a game. But it doesn't stop there. Finesse is not just a game; it's a community-driven connect with fellow gamers, collaborate on projects, and trade your masterpieces on Jot Art, where the value of your creation knows no bounds. Click the top line of the description box to go claim yours right now. Today, Ice Cube put out a video talking about how some of the elites or powers that be are trying to conspire to shut down or stifle out his Big Three basketball league. Now, he made an appearance on Joe Rogan's podcast where he talked about specifics about the NBA trying to stop him. I'm going to play the clip and then stand by because I got a lot more right after that. Rotate.
We're not trying to compete in any way, shape, or form with the NBA. We're very complimentary. So I don't understand why they would, do some of the things that's being done behind the scenes. That
Oh, they're like encouraging people to not do it?
encouraging people to not sponsor us. I mean, like,
Really?
yeah, I mean, encouraging networks not to play us.
Really?
Yeah. Those things, we've been able to survive, but, at a certain point, it's just redundant and ridiculous, and we got to fight back some way, shape, or form. We're not trying to compete in any way, shape, or form with the NBA.
All right, now I kind of mentioned this in my last video, but I go into more detail about it. One thing you have to understand about business on any level, but especially the level that Ice Cube is in business. Business is warfare. And I talked about before, like the NFL and leagues under it. See, the NFL, they may not have, and they may have, for all I know, may not necessarily, do backhanded things like Cube was accusing the NBA of doing, but they're going to make sure the NFL, right, and a Canadian or whatever football league that they have, the NFL is going to make sure they stay on top of that. They're going to make sure that they keep their product hot, that they keep their product the best product, right? And I don't agree, and I think it's some sucker and some real bad business and torturous interference, I would say, with the NBA trying to actually snuff out or trying to do backhanded tactics to destroy the Big Three. I don't like that. If you're just going to man up your business, you know, keep your product hot, keep, the marketing crazy, that's fine. I mean, it's competition. But once you start going behind the scenes and doing stuff like that, I think it becomes a dirty game, but that's what you kind of got to expect. It's a cutthroat industry. Any industry in business is going to be a cutthroat industry. And the NBA and the Big Three and those type of leagues are no different. The NBA doesn't want to see the Big Three get bigger than it. And they may not even want to be in the type of partnership like it be like a B League or, the NFL, with these Canadian football leagues and leagues under the NFL, right? They may not even want to see that because we'll see that the NFL will partner up with different things. Like you see players coming up from, Canadian football leagues, and I think it's the USL. They got another little league going that they're trying to rebirth, right? But let the XFL, start, doing, big numbers, rivaling. They get 50 million people to watch one of their games, right? Which I don't see happening in the near future, but you never know, right? It'll be a problem. The NFL is going to feel threatened. The NFL is going to do what it has to do to keep its product number one in that particular sport. But if the NFL starts going behind the scenes, contacting Fox, contacting ABC, and saying, "Man, look, don't do no business with these people. Come on, because if you do business with them, we gonna go, we gonna go to let's just say, the NFL is doing business with NBC. They say, all right, if you bring them to NBC, we're going to Fox." And you got to remember, these contracts, man, are worth hundreds of millions, sometimes even in the billions of dollars, these TV contracts. You see the NFL's TV contract with Amazon. You know how much money that brought in? Look it up. So there's a lot of money being on these networks and being with these sponsors. What Ice Cube is going to have to do, and I stand with Ice Cube, is continue to elevate. Not saying that he's not doing it, right? But continue to elevate, continue to innovate, and continue to make his product great. Start getting players coming out, in the NBA and or whatever, or players that may not, that maybe could have made it to the NBA and play. And see, it got to become something where players are hungry to try to get to the NBA, right? It has to become that, right? Like the XFL now, like people are now hungry trying to get to the NFL. Once you get to that level and enough stars begin to come through the big three, then you can now put yourself on the map. Now, as far as Ice Cube saying, look, I'm not trying to compete with the NBA, that's hogwash. You're damn right you're trying to compete with the NBA. You're trying to be bigger and better than the NBA. That better be your only goal, right? That better be your only goal. So with that being said, you got to remember, they not going to let you just take them out, right? You ain't going to come on it's just anything else. We can relate to the streets. We can relate to anything you want. Like, you ain't going to just come and just take my shit, right? We're going to be in a fight for this. And as long as the fight is fair, I'm cool with it. Burger King want to make a burger for $2.50. All right, cool. They dropped the Whopper to $2.50. McDonald's say, all right, the Big Mac is $1.99 a day. All right, the Burger King come back and say, all right, we doing this shit for $1.50. And it's just warfare. You got, one thing. Remember back in the day, McDonald's didn't have everything that it has now. All the different add-ons that they got. So you evolve. Taco Bell didn't have breakfast. You evolve to try to get into more market and get into more markets. But now, if we look at, like, let's take a historical dive, and and it gets like redundant to keep saying this type of stuff because it seems like you're complaining and you're talking about it over and over. But sometimes, reiteration, or continuing to talk about something is good because you never know the different audiences you're going to reach. So, I mean, there's been many times where, and this is a black owned league, right? If I'm not mistaken, majority owned, black owned Ice Cube, right? You're gonna have, right? Historically, you've seen that opposition has came up against black people that have tried different big undertakings like this, in particular in the United States of America. What I'm talking about, not saying that any other race of people don't have the same type of issues, but it's something unique about, you know, um, the black experience, because I'm black, so I have to talk about the black experience. And you've seen where things have tried to be built up, that they would do things, whatever it may be, whether it's, straight up burning it down, trying to mess with the customer base, trying to sabotage the business, whatever they can do. We've seen that throughout history. And if what Ice Cube is saying is true, this is another example of that happening once again, using, fair and unethical tactics to try to, shut down or sabotage his business. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. And what makes it so detrimental is that you're talking about a multi-billion-dollar corporation that you got to go to war with. Ice Cube's pockets ain't that deep. Ice Cube's investors' pockets ain't that deep, right? So, of course, and some people are saying, well, he's doing this for promotion. Hey, it's working, right? But let's just, take him for his word. I haven't never known Ice Cube to be a liar. Let's take him for word that all this stuff is really true about this. You got to level up and fight this. Unless you get some real proof, that this is going on, some real, and you could take him to court and sue them for torturous interference. That's another thing. But other than that, you still, at the end of the day, got to keep evolving your product, making your product, better. Like, why do people want to watch the big three? We knew why we want to watch the NBA. LeBron, Curry, Embiid, Joker. Back in the day, Jordan, Iverson, Reggie Miller, Dr. J, Larry Bird, whatever list you want to go down. Like, we know why we wanted to watch it back in the day. Like, all right, I'm going to see some electrifying dudes jumping around, dunking the ball, shooting three-pointers, jumping over each other. Electricity. Can the big three bring that? People that watch the big three, does the big three bring you that? That's why Ice Cube's going to have to get that too, in my opinion, to get it to survive. It don't have to be 5-on-5. If I'm mistaken, it's 3-on-3. Dope concept. But you got to give them what they want. Every week, people going to tune into the NFL because they want to see somebody throw the ball. And they want to see him catch it. And they want to see Justin Jefferson do his dance. I forget the name of the dance that everybody do. They want to see that. fans are coming to the arena to see that. They coming to see somebody get their head knocked off. And the NFL was going to deliver. Major League Baseball is going to deliver. The National Hockey League is going to deliver. The NFL was going to deliver. Can Big Three deliver? Once Big Three delivers, nothing the NBA could do to it. It's your brother Ogot, man. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And don't just listen to me. Hit the like button. Make sure you share the video. Share it on Facebook or Twitter. That's the easiest things to share it on real quick. And I appreciate y'all. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes before we get up out of here. I'll wait. Appreciate y'all, man. With that being said, the website is hiphopun.com. That's hiphopletterun.com. All links to follow us on social media in the description box. I appreciate y'all. Peace.